Good morning. Hello. How is everybody today? Hopefully everybody's doing nice and good things with their afternoons. So, hello and welcome. Alrighty, let's get down to brass tacks, shall we? This is about the elemental ingredients. I know I keep talking about the elemental this, the elemental that. Well, I've got the list in front of me, so to speak, as to what it is that they do. Not so much more of the why they do it, is more of what specific ingredients can you use to achieve the various results that you want. So when you're working with the tangible energies and you're converting them from formed energy to free energy, right? So fixed to free, then what do you have? You have to work with the elemental behaviors of what they are. The yin state of what's generative, the yang state, which is projective, right? Like it's growing or it's grown, right? What are those states going to look like? What are those going to be? And so for the moon, we can use willow, jasmine, sandalwood, eucalyptus, and camphor. For the sun, we can use frankincense, cedar, acacia gum, rosemary, and saffron. For Mars, we can use pennyroyal, highjohn root, oponax, dragon's blood, and hibiscus. Mercury, we can use storax, amber, valerian, spikenard, cassia, coffee, and marjoram. Whoopsies. Then we can use. Where was I? Ah, yes. Venus. Benzoin of Siam, rose, amber, patchouli, orris, and hibiscus. Then Pluto, we can use foxglove, elder, wolfsbane, and bloodroot. And then Jupiter, we can use cloves, oak, agrimony, and star anise. Saturn, we can use Solomon's seal, yew, slippery elm, and yarrow. Be careful with the yew, folks, because that stuff is toxic. So use gloves. And don't burn it indoors, or at all if you can help it. For Uranus, grains of paradise, tobacco, wormwood, lily of the valley. Tobacco and lily of the valley carry the same kind of risks. Don't want to inhale that stuff. Neptune, tonka beans, cannabis, black nightshade, poppy. So, black nightshade again, it's henbane. It's don't inhale that shit. Don't touch that shit. Keep it like just gloves. Okay? So, then there's the elemental representations. Elemental energies for yang active ingredients. So, earth is going to be horehound for the north. Air is going to be mistletoe for the east. Fire is going to be cedar for the south. Water is chamomile for the west. For its yin receptive energies, earth is going to be vervain. Air is going to be yarrow. Fire is going to be rose, and water is dittany of Crete. Okay? The planetary attributes are sun. In yang aspect is going to be cinnamon. In yin aspect is white sandalwood. The moon in yang aspect is myrrh. The yin receptive is orris root. Okay? The yang aspect of Mars is dragon's blood. Its yin is orchid. Mercury, its yang is lavender. Its yin is valerian. Okay? Neat thing is, valerian does smell like dirty socks. Like, just be aware. It is not a pleasant smell. Venus is yang aspect is golden seal. Its yin is dittany of Crete. Saturn is mullein, which is also used to create the base for grave dirt. It's one of the ingredients for artificial grave dirt. Just use the real thing if you get the opportunity. But mullein, not too terrible. And its yin aspect is the yew tree. So again, toxic stuff usually grows in cemeteries. It's usually the ancestral tree that connects the living to the dead, mostly because it makes things die. Jupiter, it's yang ingredient. Juniper, it's yin ingredient. Henbane. Careful with that stuff, folks. Shit will kill you. Alright. Now, so we have Aries, its ingredient. Pine. Taurus is dill. Gemini is basil. Cancer is orris. Leo, olibanum. Virgo, lavender. Libra is cedar. Scorpio is ginger. Sagittarius is clove. Capricorn is myrrh. Aquarius is spearmint. And Pisces is anise. Okay? So when you're doing those things with those ingredients, what are they going to do? How are they going to work? Right? Well, if you're using the yin state of Aries, you're going to be doing something that deals with survival, being, and autonomy. If you're going to be dealing with the yang state of Aries, you're going to be dealing with adventure, with new projects, with physical labors. With Taurus, its yin state is stability, sexuality, pleasure. Its yang state is money, possessions, and sensual delights. Okay? For Gemini, you've got learning, communication is going to be its yin state, Learning, communication, writing, and emotional stability is going to be its yang state. So you can either affect that state, which is or which will be what you need it to be as the outcome. Then you have nurturance, caring, and belonging is what's under Cancer, with its application for home, family, and caretaking in the yang state. Okay? Then we have Leo is going to be validation, approval, and self-esteem in its yin state. In its yang state, we have play, games, creativity, and romance. Then we have Virgo. It's going to be efficiency, competence, and productivity. Its yang state is going to be work, service, labor, crafts, and health. Okay? 7 is going to be Libra. Is going to be intimacy, relatedness, beauty. Its yang state is going to be marriage, diplomacy, beauty, and art. Then we're going to have Scorpio. It's going to be transformation, sexuality, and power. And then it's going to be in yang state is going to be sex, power, death, and transformation. Then we have Sagittarius. Its meaning is truth, truth, meaning itself, and expansion. And then it's going to be yang state is philosophy, religion, travel, and law. Okay? Then we're going to move into Capricorn. It's going to be structure, perfection, and order in its yin state. And its yang state is going to be career, ambition, obstacles, and responsibility. Then we're moving into Aquarius. Its yin state is perspective, insight, and change. Its yang state is groups, causes, technology, and progress. For Pisces, it's going to be transcendence, unity, and bliss. And then it's going to be spirituality, sickness, idealism, charity, and drugs. Okay? So when you're working with the behaviors through the plant ingredients that you're meditating on, you can use those ingredients and break it down even more in depth, so that way what you have is the behavior pattern of what you're working with. So that way what you're doing and how you're doing it, you can apply it to other people. You can take a personal effect of what they are. You can draw their sigil, and you can help them actually move through these energies because you impregnate their auric field or their energy space with these energies on purpose. So this is how you begin to change the environment in accordance with your will. So you look to the elemental behaviors, you look to the planetary behaviors, you look to the astrological behaviors. So with these, their ingredients, you're able to do that. So when you have the personal effect, when you have your other spells, and you include pine, or you include spikenard, or you include these sorts of things, you have that capacity for change. So that's what I'm going to leave you with here on those for the plant today. And if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. I will be in Messenger or drop a comment below. Alrighty, my friends. Chat with you.